Ready?
Let's go from there.
Go. I see the water break, another life is at stake. Cries of joy can be heard, another one for the birds. I often feel it's alive. Come on, step inside, another mixer. Damn to feed these eyes.
Time now to take a bit of a peek at some of the stars of Speedway Sedans Australia racing. And as a matter of fact, before we get on to our next guest, last Friday night at Ellenbrook Speedway, I got the chance to speak to a number of teams over there from a Speedway Sedans Australia viewpoint, talk about their marketing, about their exposure, their promotion and things like that. So big thanks to all the folks who turned out last Friday night. We're going to be doing another one of those in Adelaide at Brahma Lodge on Friday night. I think it's December 21. Hope to see you out there. Now, joining us on the phone from Orange, I'm pretty sure that he's the first guest we've ever had from Orange in New South Wales, is rising Super Sedan champ Lachlan Onley, who joins us for the program the first time. Lachlan, how are you, mate?
Yeah, good, thanks, Wayne.
Mate,
Sorry.
it's been a long time since I've said your name out loud. Of course, you used to race junior sedans back at Newcastle Speedway. That would have had to have been in the early 2000s or late 90s, wouldn't it?
Yeah, that would have been late 90s, probably 98 on, I'd say. Yeah, back when we were 14, yeah.
Wow, amazing. You do a lot of travelling. There's not much speedway happening around Orange, I wouldn't imagine.
No, we've got no local track here, and so yeah, all the racing's travelling, and do a few local shows, and then try and travel a distance and do the bigger shows. Yeah.
Mate, you got a spectacular looking car. I love the Ford Mustang. Very nice. Big thanks to our friends from Jigsaw Photography for giving us some great shots of you in Sydney. Where'd the idea for a Mustang come from?
Oh, I've just always been a Ford fella, and I suppose, yeah, just the body that come out at the time, and we went with the Mustang, and yeah, we've just stuck with it ever since. Yeah.
Good looking car, mate. What's the Dencold Transport all about?
Dencold Transport, oh, that's what we do week to week, and car, bulk haulage stuff about, and sand and gravels and grain, fertilisers, yeah, whatever will fit in the back of them, sort of thing, yeah.
Good stuff. Now, mate, you've been the perennial bridesmaid. Lots of second places. When are you going to crack through for that big one, do you think?
Oh, mate, anything could happen. You could get it tomorrow, or you could wait another couple of years. It's just the competition's, absolutely brilliant racing at the moment, and yeah, anybody can win, anything can happen.
Mate, you're a sedan racer through and through. You have been since the very start of things with your junior and now into super sedans. Is that the way you'll stay?
Yeah, I think so, yeah. No, I love the sedans, and yeah, just love supers in general. I think like the competition and that now, it's bloody, as I said there earlier, like anybody can win it. You're racing against, whenever you go anywhere, you're racing against 25, good A-grade cars, and it's just really good racing, yeah.
Mate, looking at the point score at the moment after the first couple of rounds of the National Super Sedan Speedway Series, Matt Pascoe with a slight lead from Steve Pearce. Cody Brown's doing an awesome job from Western Australia. Mark Pagel, Darren Kane, Trent Wilson, Brad Smith, Wayne Brims, Lucas Robertson, Ash Bergmeyer. That's the top 10. Where do we see you in the points at the moment?
Yeah, we're down about 18th. We never had a... We started off Toowoomba pretty good there last week, and we got through, the first 3 rounds of heats on the Friday night, and we were third highest qualifier. It put us out at 2 in the odds and evens final, and then we developed an engine misfire.
Oh.
And we chased, that night, and then the Saturday night with an engine misfire, and it was good of Toowoomba to give us, we changed everything before the final. Like, we didn't want to change too much, but change bits and pieces to try and sort the issue out, and to know what the problem was. And then before the final, we sort of threw everything at it, bar a distributor, and went out in the final, and it was sort of a heat issue. Once the car done a few laps, something got the temperature and failed, and we got to, I think, lap 7 or 9 or something of the final, and it started missing again. So we pulled in, and then it was good at Toowoomba to let us have 20 laps after the final, and we changed the distributor, and that's what it ended up being.
Wow, that is.
Wish we changed it earlier.
That is very lucky, isn't it, that you got that opportunity to do that? I've got to say, the car is, you really hook it up, don't you? There's plenty of clearance between the left side wheels and those arches.
Yeah, no, the car's good. I love the car, and Matty builds a great car, and yeah, no, really enjoyed driving the sweet car. But we can get it happening. It's just, the other night was just a real shame to be sitting third highest point scorer, and then after 2 nights go right back to 18th. But yeah, there's still a long way in the series, so we'll just see how we can go.
Yeah, now Gympie's coming up this weekend, and also Kingaroy for the first time. Gympie's a unique place, isn't it?
Yeah, Gympie, we're going back to, we won Gympie last year for the National Series, so this is a different car this time, but hopefully we can try something what we did last year.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, what is your favourite track?
Oh, I love Dubbo in New South Wales. It's a good track, and Parramatta's a good track too.
Yep.
But nice wide open and just get right on the throttle, yeah.
Now, the guys, obviously, there's some real superstars in the National Series. I mean, guys like Darren Kane and Wayne Randall, people like that, Matty Pascoe, of course, Cody Brown coming out of WA, Brad Smith out of Tasmania. There's so much talent. Remarkable how many teams are on the road.
Yeah, no, that's what I love about the Supers is they're a good bunch of guys. They're all, you got a 25-car field of A-grade cars. You can, virtually just go at it, and anybody can win on the night. It's good, close, like even racing, and yeah, anything can happen.
How many races would you do a year, Locke?
Oh, we did 21 last season. The highest we've done in the season, I think, is 32 or 3.
Wow.
But this season we'll probably, what are we looking at now? We've done sort of 5, so still, yeah, we'll crack probably 20, 22 shows this year, yeah.
Wow. Got some great vision that we're looking at here right at the moment. Ash doing a great job. This is actually last weekend at Toowoomba. That's a good little place, Toowoomba too, very racy joint.
Yeah, no, it's a good little track, and yeah, it went slick, and it's good when you can get 2 lines happening and they have a real good go, yeah.
What's your closest racetrack that Dubbo would be the closest for you, wouldn't it?
Yeah, Dubbo's 150 k's from home, and it's just a shame we don't, we've got the National Series coming up there in the 5th of January, but they don't run like local shows, so we don't get to run on it until the National Series comes along, sort of thing.
Yeah, fair enough. It's a very, very stout series in a very, very good position points-wise. Lots of great cars. Looking at some great pictures last weekend. Big thanks to Ashman for his wonderful videos. Like, have an awesome Christmas up there in Orange, mate. It's God's country out that way, isn't it?
Yeah, no, it's all right up here. We reckon it's pretty good, so yeah.
Beautifully turned out Ford Mustang. Good luck with the rest of the series. Get yourself up into that top 10. I know you'll do that in the next few rounds, mate. Be safe on the roads. Look forward to hearing how you go after Christmas.
Not a worry. Thanks, Fight. You have a good Christmas too.
Yeah, good on you, matey. Lachlan Onley from Orange in New South Wales. Not exactly a speedway hotspot, but certainly some super talent coming out of it in the form of Lachlan Onley. So great to have him on the program. Now, coming up on the program next, we're going to talk to John Keane from Bunbury in WA. We were going to have Daniel on the program. He's busy. There's lots of flooding and stuff going on in Bunbury right now, but his dad, John, is going to have a yarn with us shortly.